In 2014, deadmau5 purchased one of the 15,000 Ferrari 458s in existence. He wrapped the car in a Nyan Cat wrap, swapped the Ferrari logo for a cat logo, and nicknamed the car Ferrari. This was all fun and games to him and his fans, but to Ferrari, this was a serious offense. Ferrari's lawyers hit deadmau5 with a cease and desist order, calling the Ferrari trademark infringement. deadmau5 reversed the wrappings on the 458, but he was pissed. He posted on social media, bought a Lamborghini Huracan, wrapped it in the same exact Nyan Cat wrapping, and called the car Huracan. And you know what? Lamborghini had no problem with it. Because normally when you buy something, when you purchase something, it becomes your property, meaning you can do what you want with it. Not with a Ferrari though. Ferraris come with a code of conduct. Break that code of conduct and you will get sued. In fact, Ferrari has a long list of people that can never buy a Ferrari again. This list includes really big names like Kim Kardashian, Justin Bieber, Mike Tyson, and many more. But why does Ferrari do this? Why does Ferrari sue the very people paying hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars for their cars? The Ferrari brand has been built around joining an elite class of incredibly successful, refined individuals that are into high-speed motorsports and appreciate artisanship. And Ferrari isn't just a high-end car brand, it's a lifestyle club. And the people that purchase Ferraris are flag bearers of this lifestyle. For them, a Ferrari represents the pinnacle of motorsport, quality, aesthetics, and signaling to others that you're super rich. Wait, didn't we take that line out? And so when you wrap it or modify it, what you're saying is that you don't appreciate the artisanship that went into making the Ferrari. You don't value Ferrari. You haven't put them on the pedestal that they deserve to be on. But it's not just about modifying your car after you've bought it. Ferrari goes to great lengths to make sure that the people that are buying their cars in the first place have a sense of reverence and respect for the Ferrari brand. Let's say you suddenly inherited $10 million and it's been your lifelong dream to own your very own Ferrari. You get in your '04 Camry, you drive over to the Ferrari dealership, you tell the salesman, hey, I want the new Ferrari SUV, the Qureshi. I hope I said that right. Bad news, the Qureshi is sold out for the next 2 years and it hasn't even officially hit the market yet. So then what are your options? You see, since you're a new customer, they have to vet you and make sure you're committed to the brand. With your first Ferrari, you'll probably end up with an older model. And once you prove your worth by owning a Ferrari, following all the rules associated with it, and showing up to any events that you get invited to, you'll get access to newer models. Keep playing this game for years and years, make the right connections, and maybe, just maybe, you'll get a shot at a limited edition car. But why would Ferrari go through all that? Wouldn't you want to make the buying process easy so more customers would buy? Not exactly. Like any good status symbol, the value is actually driven up by how hard it is to get that status symbol. Let me give you an example. Harvard has an acceptance rate of 4%. Getting into Harvard signals to the world that you're part of that exclusive 4% that was either smart enough or had rich enough parents to get into Harvard. That's why the people that went to Harvard can't seem to stop letting everyone know they went to Harvard. Ferrari creates that same sense of exclusivity around their brand. And what that does is it increases demand for their products even more because people want what they can't have. And all these tactics are not just something that Ferrari does at the dealer level, but these are things that Ferrari is very intentional about all the way up to the top. Just take a look at their annual reports. In Ferrari's 2022 annual report, the phrase brand image is mentioned 12 times. Guess how many times BMW, Mercedes, Bentley & Co. were worried about their brand image in their reports? 0. This just shows how differently Ferrari thinks about the associations that the consumer is making with the Ferrari brand. Enzo Ferrari, the founder of Ferrari, once said, "The Ferrari is a dream. People dream of owning this special vehicle, and for most people, it will remain a dream apart from those lucky few." Now, aside from constricting supply and making the purchasing process a real pain, there's a couple interesting things that Ferrari does to keep this brand image of the Ferrari dream alive. There's a saying that there's no such thing as bad press, but Ferrari does not believe that. Most companies wouldn't ban celebrities from buying their cars and modifying them and showing them off to the world because that's free mass exposure for them. But as you see with deadmau5 and the laundry list of other celebrities that have been banned from ever buying a Ferrari again, Ferrari has a zero tolerance policy on anything that they think is going to take away from the pristine image that they're working so hard to create in the minds of the consumer. And the other interesting thing is that they honor their racing heritage. Ferrari has been a part of Formula One since the very beginning. As the story goes, Enzo Ferrari only created road cars to fund his racing program. Ferrari even explicitly mentions in their annual report that our brand image depends partly on the success of our Formula One racing team. Ferrari spends hundreds of millions of dollars every year investing in their racing program so they can keep this image of a Ferrari being fast. Just think about it yourself. If you associate red, fast, and the owners being stuck-up rich people with Ferrari, then what they're doing is working. With all these unconventional business practices, you must be wondering, does this actually work? Do they actually make good money? Now, I'm not a finance expert, but let's take a look at some of these numbers. In 2021, Ferrari sold 11,155 vehicles compared to Lamborghini's 8,405. Ferrari reported an operating profit of over €1 billion, while Lamborghini's operating profit was 393 million euros. Now, if we divide their operating profits by the amount of cars they sold, Ferrari made almost 97K operating profit per car sold versus Lamborghini's 47K. Now, this isn't an apples to apples comparison, given that Lamborghini actually rolls up under Volkswagen and a lot of their data is clumped together. But at a high level, Ferrari makes over double the profit per each vehicle sold that Lamborghini does. So does the Ferrari strategy work? Yes, definitely. Now, we already know Ferrari is more profitable than the mainstream brands, but just for fun, let's take a look at how much more profitable. In 2021, Ford, GM, and Stellantis reported operating margins of 7.3%, 8.5%, and 11.8% respectively, and Ferrari a whopping 25.2%. So yeah, basically Ferrari makes more money per car at a higher profit margin than the rest of the industry. At the end of the day, suing your customers may seem like you're willfully destroying your business, but for Ferrari, it's actually very profitable. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe for more videos like this one.